We live in a world awash in information. It's everywhere. Emails, texts, tweets, TikToks. The constant barrage never stops. In this relentless deluge, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We crave clarity, we need it. Yet so much of what we encounter is anything but clear. It's muddled, convoluted, and just plain confusing. This is where the power of clear writing comes in. Harold Evans, the legendary editor and journalist, understood this acutely. His book, Do I Make Myself Clear?, is a rallying cry for clarity in a world that desperately needs it. Evans argues that clear writing isn't just about grammar or style, it's about respect for the reader. It's about ensuring your message cuts through the noise and lands with impact. Think about it. Have you ever struggled through a dense paragraph, rereading it multiple times just to grasp the basic meaning? Or received an email so riddled with jargon that it felt like reading a foreign language? We've all been there. It's frustrating, time-consuming, and frankly, disrespectful to the reader's time and intelligence. Evans' central argument is simple yet profound. Clear writing reflects clear thinking. If you can't express your ideas clearly, it's likely you haven't thought them through properly. Writing clearly forces us to organize our thoughts, to identify the core message we want to convey. It's a discipline that sharpens our thinking and makes us better communicators. Now you might be thinking, but I'm not a writer. I don't need to worry about this. Wrong. Clear writing isn't just for novelists and journalists. It's essential for everyone, regardless of profession or background. Whether you're writing an email, a report, a presentation, or even just a text message, clarity is key. Think of it this way. Every piece of writing you produce is a reflection of you, your thoughts, and your ability to communicate effectively. Don't you want to put your best foot forward? Of course you do. Clear writing helps you do just that. One of the biggest obstacles to clear writing is jargon. We've all encountered it, those industry-specific terms and buzzwords that seem designed to exclude outsiders. Jargon might make you feel like an insider, but it's a surefire way to alienate your audience. Let's be honest, jargon is often used to mask insecurity or a lack of clear thinking. It's a way of hiding behind complex language instead of expressing ideas in a straightforward manner. Evans calls this out for what it is, intellectual laziness. He urges us to ditch the jargon and embrace plain language. Here's the thing. Using plain language doesn't mean dumbing down your writing. It means making it accessible to a wider audience. It means respecting your reader's time and intelligence by getting straight to the point. In a world that often equates complexity with intelligence, Evans champions simplicity. He reminds us that the most profound ideas are often expressed in the simplest terms. Think about it. Some of the most memorable and impactful writing is remarkably straightforward. Take George Orwell's Politics and the English language, for example. Orwell rails against the use of stale imagery, pretentious diction, and meaningless words. His message is clear. Clarity in language leads to clarity in thought. Or consider the Gettysburg Address. Abraham Lincoln managed to encapsulate the sacrifices of the Civil War and the enduring principles of democracy in just 272 words. That's the power of simplicity. It cuts through the noise and resonates deeply. Section 5. Practical tips for crystal clear prose. So, how do we achieve this elusive clarity in our writing? Evans offers a wealth of practical advice. First and foremost, he emphasizes the importance of knowing your audience. Who are you writing for? What is their level of understanding? Tailor your language accordingly. Next, he stresses the need for strong verbs and active voice. Active voice makes your writing more direct and engaging. It puts the reader in the driver's seat. Strong verbs add punch and precision to your sentences. Evans also advocates for brevity. Omit needless words, he implores. Every word should serve a purpose. If it doesn't, cut it. Finally, he stresses the importance of revision. Good writing is the result of careful editing and rewriting. Section 6. Real-world examples, clarity and action. Throughout Do I Make Myself Clear, Evans uses real-world examples to illustrate the power of clear writing and the perils of obscurity. He dissects everything from government documents to corporate memos, exposing jargon, obfuscation, and muddled thinking. He highlights the work of writers who exemplify clarity, such as Winston Churchill, whose wartime speeches rallied a nation, and Martin Luther King Jr., whose words inspired a movement. These examples demonstrate that clarity isn't just about conveying information, it's about inspiring action, sparking emotion, and connecting with your audience on a deeper level. Think about it. When you read something that is clearly written, you're more likely to understand it, remember it, and be persuaded by it. Clarity makes your writing more persuasive, more impactful, and more likely to achieve its intended purpose. Section 7. The ethical imperative of clear writing. Evans goes beyond the practical benefits of clear writing, arguing that it's also an ethical imperative. In an age of misinformation and spin, clear communication is more important than ever. When we write clearly, we communicate with honesty and integrity. We respect our readers' time and intelligence. We strive to inform, not to mislead or confuse. Clear writing is a form of ethical persuasion, allowing us to share our ideas and arguments in a way that is both compelling and transparent. Think about it. When you encounter writing that is deliberately obscure or misleading, it erodes trust. It makes it difficult to discern fact from fiction. Clear writing, on the other hand, builds trust. It fosters understanding. It empowers readers to make informed decisions. Section 8. Conclusion: Making ourselves heard. In a world saturated with information, clarity is paramount. It's the key to cutting through the noise, engaging your audience, and ensuring your message is heard. Harold Evans, Do I Make Myself Clear?, is a timely reminder of the importance of clear writing in all aspects of our lives. By embracing simplicity, ditching jargon, and writing with our readers in mind, we can all become more effective communicators. Clear writing is not just a skill, it's a responsibility. It's about respecting our audience, upholding ethical standards, and ensuring our voices are heard loud and clear in the cacophony of the digital age. So the next time you sit down to write anything, remember Evans' words, "Do I make myself clear?" If the answer is no, then it's time to rewrite.